You are dying, not slowly, not somewhere far away, right now. At this very second, your seconds are slipping through your fingers like dust caught in a wind you cannot stop. The question is not if the world will hurt you. The question is, will you face it as a slave or as a master? Every insult, every failure, every betrayal that ever touched your heart was a rehearsal. Every moment you felt powerless was the world whispering, "This is your limit. This is your weakness. You are nothing." And yet here you are, breathing, alive, waiting to learn the one truth that no one dares teach. The world can never control you unless you give it permission, and today you will not. Look around you. The world is screaming, but no one is listening. People chase money they do not need for applause they do not deserve. They run after likes, validation, hollow symbols of success. They scroll endlessly while their own hearts rot in silence. We have become slaves of shadows, of images, of imagined offenses. One harsh word online, and our chest burns with fury. One delayed reply, and we spiral into self-loathing. One stranger's mistake, and we feel the sting of injustice as if the universe itself conspired against us. We wake up tired, not from labor, not from battle, but from chasing what does not matter. We fear things that never exist. We regret things that cannot be undone. We hate things that are powerless to touch us. We are soft. And the world, merciless as always, knows it. Our minds are battlegrounds. Our hearts, prisons. Our desires, chains. The irony is cruel. We allow pixels, words, shadows, and opinions to control our lives. We bend for things that hold no weight. We crumble over illusions while real battles rage unnoticed. And yet, the answer is simple. Simple enough that it has survived millennia. Simple enough that a slave, a philosopher, an emperor could wield it as armor. It is Stoicism. Stoicism is not a philosophy for libraries. It is a sword, a shield, a weapon forged for survival. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire and watched death claim millions, including his own children, and yet wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Epictetus was a slave, beaten until his leg broke, and yet he declared, "They can chain my body, but never my spirit." Seneca faced forced death, poison pressed into his hand, and still met the end with calm, as if the world had no dominion over him. They did not wait for circumstances to be perfect. They did not wish for storms to pass. They stood in the storm and became it. This is the weapon you will learn to wield. It is not a shield to hide behind. It is not armor to impress others. It is the raw power to master your own mind, to bend desire to your will, to turn pain into strength, to rise when everything in you screams to collapse. And here is the truth the world will never tell you. The chaos, the insult, the anger, the betrayal, you cannot escape them. But you can control the fire inside, and that fire is stronger than anything outside. Picture Rome. The Antonine Plague spreads like wildfire. The streets fill with the cries of the dying. The empire trembles. Marcus Aurelius could do nothing. No law, no army, no decree could stop the sickness. Millions fell, including his loved ones, and yet he did not collapse. He wrote in his journals, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Even when empires crumble, even when death touches every corner of existence, he stands, silent, calm, unbroken. Now imagine yourself. One insult online, one argument, one inconvenience, and you crumble. Do you see the difference? The battle is not outside. The battle is within. picture a young slave, chained, beaten, treated as less than human. One day his master twists his leg with cruelty. The bone snaps. The pain is unbearable, and yet Epictetus looks his master in the eye and says calmly, "You will break my leg. And when you do, it will remain broken, but my spirit is untouchable." No rage, no hatred, only acceptance. They could break his body, they could break his circumstances, but they could never break his soul. Imagine the Roman sun blazing over the city of Rome, marble streets, the chatter of senators, the clatter of merchants, but beneath it, a current of fear. Seneca, philosopher, advisor to an emperor, is summoned. He is handed a cup of poison, forced execution. Most men would scream. Most men would beg. Most men would curse the sky and the empire alike, but not Seneca. He holds the cup. He looks at the world that has betrayed him, threatened him, tried to silence him, and he smiles. "Death is only a parting," he whispers. "It cannot touch the mind that has mastered itself. The poison flows, the body succumbs, but the wisdom endures. The calm remains. The echo of his mind is immortal." Now think about yourself. Do you rage at every slight? Do you collapse when someone disagrees with you? Do you let every little injustice dominate your peace? Seneca faced forced death. And you? You cannot even face a minor disappointment without panic. Fast forward 2,000 years. The battlefield is different. The weapons are different. But the war remains the same. Your boss yells at you for a minor mistake. Your partner says something hurtful. A friend ignores your message. Social media throws insults in your face like arrows. You feel your chest tighten. Your heart races. Your thoughts spiral. The body wants to strike. The mind wants revenge. The soul wants justice. And yet, what is the cost? One angry email, one harsh reply, one night spent fuming instead of thinking. You are breaking yourself over shadows, over illusions, over things that cannot harm the essence of who you are. The Stoics would laugh. The warriors of the mind would shake their heads, and you can choose right now to rise above. Here is where the Stoic weapon begins. You are not your anger. You are not your fear. You are not your desire. You are the observer, the calm in the storm, the eye in the hurricane. When someone rages at you, watch. Do not react. Do not fight. Do not hate. When your mind screams in panic, watch. Do not obey. Do not yield. Do not let the illusion of chaos dominate the fortress of your mind. Every thought, every feeling, every impulse, watch it, name it, observe it, and then release it. This is not weakness. This is mastery. This is the first step in becoming untouchable. The battle plan. Start now. Let us speak in clarity, in steel. The Stoics do not speak in poetry for amusement. They speak in strategies for survival. Rule 1. Pause before you strike. When rage rises, do not respond immediately. When fear presses, do not retreat blindly. When desire whispers, do not obey. A soldier does not charge into fire blindly. A general does not send his troops without a plan. And you? You are at war every day, with people, with circumstances, with your own mind. Pause, observe, then act, deliberately, intentionally, unshakably. Rule 2, control what is within your power. You cannot control what others do. You cannot control the past. You cannot control fate itself. But you can control your mind. You can control your actions. You can control your judgment. The difference between a slave and a Stoic is this. The slave fights the wind. The Stoic fights only battles he can win. Rule 3, transform pain into power. Every insult, every failure, every loss becomes fuel. Do not let it poison you. Do not let it consume you. Forge it into strength. The heart, hardened by suffering, becomes unbreakable. The mind, tempered by adversity, becomes sharp as steel. The battlefield is not outside. It is in your mind. It is in your heart. It is in the quiet moments when the world thinks you are asleep, but your thoughts rage like an army. You cannot control the chaos around you. You cannot control other people. You cannot control fate, but you can control your reaction. You can control your mind. You can control your breath, your focus, your judgment. The Stoic warrior knows this, and now you will learn it. Rule 4. Pause before you strike. When anger rises, pause. When fear presses, pause. When desire whispers, pause. Most people react instantly. They scream, they lash out, they collapse. The Stoic warrior does not. Observe the emotion, name it, feel it, but do not obey it. Then choose your action deliberately. It is not weakness, it is mastery. It is the first shield in your arsenal. Rule 5. Distinguish what? You can control. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not." Do not waste energy on what is beyond your power. Do not fight shadows. Do not chase illusions. Control your thoughts. Control your words. Control your actions. Everything else is a storm, and storms cannot touch the one who stands inside their calm eye. Rule 6. Transform pain into power. Seneca wrote, "Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men." Pain is inevitable. Loss is inevitable. Failure is inevitable. But you decide whether they break you or make you stronger. A heartbreak can forge wisdom. A failure can sharpen your mind. An insult can teach restraint. The Stoic warrior turns every wound into armor, every blow into a lesson, every obstacle into a stepping stone. Rule 7. Desire nothing outside your control. The modern world is a factory of desire. It tells you, you need this, you need that. You are incomplete without it, and you chase, and you suffer, and you collapse. The Stoics knew the secret. Desire is a chain. Duty is freedom. Focus on what you must do. Focus on what is within your control. Focus on your purpose. Everything else is dust. Imagine a man scrolling his phone late at night. Messages, comments, notifications, arrows of thought striking his mind. Someone posts criticism. Someone ignores a message. Someone posts a success he does not have. His chest tightens. His mind spirals. Anger rises. Envy grows. Now imagine him stopping, watching the anger, naming it, and letting it go. The same man can walk through social media like a battlefield untouched. The same man can endure failure without collapse. The same man can remain calm while the world screams chaos around him. This is the power of Stoicism in modern life. Rule 8. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember, you will die. The Stoics carved this into their hearts. Why? Because nothing kills anger faster than realizing your time is short. The insult you stew over today, the betrayal you plot revenge for, the argument you relive over and over, all of it will be gone, and you will be gone. So why give your power to the trivial? Why waste your life chained to shadows? Rule 9. Turn your mind into a fortress. Your mind is under siege every day. Emails, messages, opinions, judgments, traffic noise, distractions. Most minds crumble under the pressure. Most hearts burn with every spark of chaos. Your mind, however, can be unshakable. Your heart can be calm in the storm. Every thought you observe, every emotion you master, every desire you control. Each one becomes a stone in the fortress of your soul. And when the world comes to break you, it finds walls too high, gates too strong, fire too fierce. The world will break you. It will try. Every second, it hurls chaos toward you, A friend betrays you. A colleague undermines you. A stranger insults you online. A mistake ruins your day. And your mind screams, "Why me? Why now? This is unfair." The storm is relentless. It does not pause. It does not forgive. But the Stoic does not run. The Stoic does not fight blindly. The Stoic becomes the storm. Your anger, your fear, your frustration, they are winds. Your calm is the eye at the center. You do not flinch. You do not flee. You stand unmoved, eternal. Every human heart has three enemies: anger, fear, desire. The weak allow them to control their lives. The strong master them. When anger rises, pause. When fear hunts you, breathe. When desire whispers, remember your duty. It is not easy. It is not quick. It takes vigilance every hour, every day, every moment. But mastery is born in struggle. Strength is forged in fire. Freedom emerges from discipline. You must be relentless. You must be merciless toward your own weaknesses. You must be patient with the chaos outside. Every insult you do not answer, every panic you do not succumb to, every craving you deny. Each is a victory. Each is a step closer to becoming untouchable. Marcus Aurelius faced death, betrayal, plagues. Epictetus endured slavery, cruelty, broken bones. Seneca met forced death, poison in hand. They did not collapse over words. They did not crumble under circumstances. They did not yield to injustice. And you? You rage over social media. You crumble over a failed project. You dwell on what others said or did. The world will break you. The question is simple. When it does, will it find you made of glass or forged as iron? Imagine a city at night. Rain pours, streets flood, cars skid, lightning cracks the sky. People run, screaming, panic everywhere. Buildings shake, chaos reigns, and there you are, standing on the highest rooftop, watching it all. The storm hits, but you do not flinch. The lightning strikes near, but you do not falter. The winds howl, but you do not bend. You have trained your mind like a fortress. You have mastered your emotions like a blade. You have embraced stoicism like fire. And in that moment, the world has no power over you. Repeat this in your mind. No insult can touch me. No betrayal can harm me. No failure can destroy me. I am steel. I am fire. I am eternal. Feel it in your chest. Feel it in your spine. Let it echo through your thoughts like a drum of war. This is not arrogance. This is survival. This is mastery. This is the Stoic way. Every temptation you deny, every rage you pause, every fear you confront, each is a strike. Each is a victory. Each is a step closer to becoming untouchable. The warning to the weak. The world will punish the weak. The world will destroy those who yield to anger, who indulge in desire, who collapse under fear. Do not be them. Do not allow trivialities to dictate your life. Do not hand over your power to shadows, opinions, or illusions. The storm outside is nothing compared to the storm inside. And if you master the storm inside, nothing outside can break you. The world will not pause. It will not care. It will not yield. 1,000 small betrayals, 100 minor failures, 1,000,000 imagined offenses, they will strike like arrows, daggers, storms. Most people bend. Most people break. Most people scream into the void and get swallowed by their own chaos. You, however, you stand. Every insult you do not answer. Every panic you do not obey. Every craven you deny. You are not weak. You are not prey. You are the storm, the calm, the iron that does not bend. Remember Marcus Aurelius in the plague, Epictetus in chains, Seneca with poison in hand. They knew a secret that everyone else ignores. The world will break you. The question is, will it find you made of glass or iron? The storms will come. The insults will come. The betrayals will come. The losses will come. But if you have mastered your mind, your heart, your judgment, the world hits, and it finds nothing. No weakness, no fracture, no surrender. You are untouchable. Picture yourself on a cliff as night falls. Waves crash below. Lightning splits the sky. The wind rages like 1,000 voices screaming, and you are standing, calm, your hair wet, your clothes drenched, your heart steady, your mind sharper than any sword. Every emotion that once ruled you now kneels. Every fear that haunted you now bows. Every desire that tempted you now obeys. You are a fortress. You are a warrior. You are stoic. And in that moment, you are free. Whisper these words into yourself. I am not my anger. I am not my fear. I am not my desire. I am the master of my mind. I am steel. I am fire. I am eternal. Feel the weight of them. Let them settle in your bones. Let them echo through your thoughts. Let them guide your actions. This is not theory. This is survival. This is life. This is stoicism forged into practice. The world will try to break everyone you know, and many will fail. They will scream. They will collapse. They will lose themselves to anger, fear, and desire. You, however, have the choice. Carry this wisdom forward. Walk through your day as the calm in the storm. Teach it by example. Live it in silence. And let others witness the strength of a stoic life. The choice is simple. Do nothing and be broken. Or learn and be untouchable. Remember this and let it burn in your mind. The world will break you. The question is, will it find you made of glass or iron? This is your prophecy. This is your challenge. This is your life. And now, the choice is yours. The storm has passed, or maybe it hasn't. The winds still howl, tearing through the empty streets of your mind. The rain still lashes against the windows of your soul. Thunder cracks above, a reminder that the world never truly sleeps. Chaos is relentless. It prowls in every corner, waiting, whispering, testing. But you are calm. Your mind is a silent lake, still even as the lightning strikes. Your heart beats with the rhythm of eternity, unshaken, steady. Your soul, untouchable, like iron forged in fire, tempered by every trial you have survived. Remember, it was never about the world changing for you. The world will not pause, it will not soften, it will not bend to your wishes. It will rage, it will break, it will steal, and it will destroy. It is not your enemy, it is your teacher. And the only lesson worth learning is mastery over yourself. Every insult you did not answer, every whisper meant to provoke, every arrow aimed to wound your pride, you let them fall. Like rain on stone, they touched nothing of value. They rolled off your mind like water off a leaf. And in that silence, you discovered power. Every fear you faced without flinching, every shadow that crawled over your thoughts, you named it. You confronted it. You held it before your eyes and said, "You do not define me. You will not own me." And it recoiled. Every heartbeat of doubt was transformed into the hammer that shaped your spirit. Every desire you controlled, every craving that clawed at your chest, you held back. You stared into the void of temptation and walked forward anyway. You learned that freedom is not getting what you want. It is wanting only what you can master. And in that wantless mastery, you found serenity. Each moment built you. Every trial etched lines of wisdom into your mind. Every struggle sharpened your senses like a blade whetted against stone. Every failure became a stepping stone. Every disappointment became fuel for your fire. Each trial forged you into something eternal, not because the world gifted it to you, not because others praised it, but because you chose it, because you endured, because you refused to bend, break, or surrender. You have learned what the masses never will. They hand their power away to opinions, emotions, and fleeting desires. They collapse at shadows, bow to illusions, and call it life. But you know the secret. The world can never control you unless you hand it the key. And you hold that key now. It glows in your palm. It hums with the sound of your breath. It pulses with the rhythm of your heart. It is yours forever. You are the calm in the storm, the fortress in the chaos, the master in a world of slaves. And this is not a dream. It is not a fantasy. It is your life. If you dare to claim it, carry this wisdom forward. Hold it like a torch in the night, illuminating your path through every shadow, every doubt, every storm. Walk through life as the calm in the storm, a stillness so profound that chaos pauses just to look at you. Let your example alone become a teacher, without words, without judgment, without expectation. Your silence will speak louder than every scream. It will echo through the hearts of those around you, teaching more than any sermon, more than any shout. Share this message not because you must, not because it earns praise, but because the world is starved of Stoics, starved of minds that bend without breaking, hearts that feel without succumbing. Share it because even a single spark of calm can ignite revolutions in minds chained by fear, anger, and desire. In a life obsessed with chaos, be the anchor, not a passive anchor, but one forged of steel, immovable even when the tides of distraction and noise try to pull you under. In a life drowned in noise, be the echo of reason, not faintly, but so resonantly that even the screaming crowd pauses to hear, to feel, to remember. In a world enslaved by desire, be free. Walk unchained. Walk untouched. Walk knowing that every craving you deny, every impulse you master, is a step toward true sovereignty of the mind. You do not need approval. Do not seek the shallow validation of fleeting applause. You do not need likes, hearts, shares, or attention. None of these touch the core of your being. You do not need applause because the universe itself is indifferent to applause. What you need is mastery. Every thought observed, every emotion tempered, every reaction measured. What you need is courage. Courage not only to face the world, but to face yourself, your doubts, your failures, your shadows. What you need is discipline. Discipline to rise before the storm, to sit in silence while the world screams, to act with purpose while others stumble blindly. And that is enough. Enough to stand unshaken while the world collapses around you. Enough to live a life measured not by the chaos you endure, but by the calm you maintain. Enough to become a living monument of stoicism, an echo of wisdom that outlives fleeting praise, anger, and desire. Enough to be untouchable. Carry this forward. Let it resonate in every heartbeat. Let it guide every step. Let it transform you into something eternal. The choice is yours, to collapse or to rise, to rage or to master, to be glass or iron. Let your life answer that question. And when the world strikes again, it will find you ready, unbroken, eternal. This is stoicism. This is freedom. This is mastery.